Yo, Kpaceguy here. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed last week's and the week before that subscriber showcase. Fantastic season for season 3. Probably might be my favorite season. The home theaters that we saw were top notch. Some things I've never seen. Home theaters that look better than movie theaters. Like, it was fantastic, a fantastic season. So massive shout out to everybody who not only submitted, but everybody who also watched those videos. Fantastic. If you haven't seen Subscriber Showcase, go back and watch them. Some super cool home theaters that will give you, no doubt, a lot of ideas for your own home. So speaking of home theater, I want to talk about the Polk Audio LSiM 707s specifically, but the Polk Audio LSiM series as a whole. Now, these speakers have been around for 10 years or so, and these have always been my dream speaker as a younger kid. When I was first getting into home theater and I had a home theater in a box, little RCA Walmart home theater set up, I used to idolize these speakers. I used to watch so many videos about them and read so many reviews. These were the speakers that I wanted. Never heard them, never seen them in person, but I knew that I wanted them. So of course I saved that money and I have a whole set. I have my Polk Audio LSiM 707s, those are my front, left, and right speakers. The 706C is the center channel. I have the 702FX, those are the dipole speakers. And then I had the bookshelf speakers, the 703s. So I absolutely love this system. And the reason why I want to share it again with you guys is because I think it's time for you to give these a try. Now, before you lose your mind in the comments, I know a lot of people don't like Polk Audio, or they compare Polk Audio and Klipsch together because those are the budget brands of the world, I guess you could say, but they still give you a lot of quality, a lot of sound. I personally don't have anything against Klipsch speakers. They're fantastic. They're the world's most known speaker, besides Bose, of course. And everybody loves them and everybody has them. And that's why I went away from Klipsch. Everybody has them. So I wanted to see what else was out there and give myself a chance to taste something different than, you know, what mainstream's going on out there in the world. And I've absolutely loved my 707s. They are a beast of a speaker. They sound fantastic for music, fantastic for movies, and just general watching TV, YouTube, whatever I like to do in my spare time. They sound good in all applications, and they sound good on multiple receivers. Now, there is a different setup you can have. You can have the 707s or the 705s, which people say are the sweet spot of the system. It's a smaller form of the 707s. It doesn't have as big of a driver at the bottom. I have two 6x9s that give me a lot of bass. The 705s, I think, are 5x7s that give you a little more tamed bass, so it sounds smoother, maybe a little less bloated or whatnot. But I went for the 707s because they get down to sub 25 hertz just by themselves, and it's no joke, they do it. And then they have a tweeter that sounds so smooth, so silky smooth, not bright whatsoever, maybe a little more warm than anything, but it's so smooth, never fatiguing. It has a waveguide built right into it, so it's smooth, it's dispersed, it sounds so good. And it does exactly what I want it to do, be able to do music and do movies. So why am I telling you about this now, this many years later? Well, these are actually, since Polk Audio is starting to make their new line of LSiMs soon, these can be found for under $8.99. So I got my speaker system, I paid, I think, $1,900, almost $2,000 for one speaker back in the day when I got them. You can get one speaker for $8.99 now, and that's a steal. That's the 707s. You can find the 705s for a lot less, and you can find their counterparts, the bookshelf, the center, and the dipoles. You can get all that for much cheaper than what I did back when I got mine, and I think you should give it a try if you're looking out for new speakers or looking to upgrade from the speakers you have now to something a little bit better. These are fantastic. These speakers are something you can use without a subwoofer. If you're looking for a completely music central hub, and you're looking to just do music only, you can do that with these. No subwoofer needed, I guarantee you. They sound good for a lot of different genres of music, and they're not the most efficient, but they're not too power hungry, if that makes any sense. They're rated around 89 sensitivity level, 89 dB sensitivity level, so they don't need a lot of power, but they could use it if you can give it to them. And they really open up when you do. If you haven't seen my previous videos, when I went from an Emotiva Bass X A300, that's a 150 watt channel times 2 amplifier. I went to my Monolith 7, 200 watts times 7, and my whole system just woke up. And these speakers really appreciate that when you can put some power to them. And I guarantee you most speakers will appreciate that. If you give them close to rated power, they're gonna wake up for you, and you might have a whole new system on your hands just because you upgraded your amplifier. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. I'm really wanting to tell you guys about these speakers right here because I've enjoyed them, and I want to upgrade now because it's time, but I'm never going to get rid of these speakers. I got rid of my Fluences, and I got rid of my Sonys and some other stuff that I've had. I've gotten rid of them because they just weren't going to be able to, you know, last the test of time. Things were going to change, and they weren't going to be able to keep up. But these speakers right here, I love these things still to this day. I've had them for a couple of years now, and I absolutely love each and every one of these speakers. So I want to tell you guys right now that you can go out here and find yourself an LSiM speaker for pretty cheap. So if you're looking to upgrade to a pretty high quality audiophile system, these may not be a bad choice right now. They're fantastic. They dig deep. They are fantastic for home theater. They sound super high quality, super smooth with music. And I love that about them. They're very versatile. They're not a one-trick kind of pony. I absolutely love them, and they look great. Look absolutely phenomenal. What speaker do you know besides maybe like a Definitive Technology speaker has 6x9s as their drivers instead of regular, you know, circular drivers? These things look fantastic. They sound fantastic. Their bookshelves are fantastic. They get down to like 36 hertz on their own. So if you want a smaller bookshelf setup, you can get 3 or 4 or 5 of these, and you can have a nice setup with just a small footprint. If you're one of those people who need a small footprint but big sound, you can do that. So I absolutely love these speakers. I had to say something about them. You guys know I've had them for a while. They've been in every video that I've ever made, whether I'm using them or not. They've been in the background somewhere. I love these speakers, man. I know you guys will too. People out there hate on Polk, but a lot of people have not really heard the LSiMs. They're their upper echelon of all their lineups. They sound fantastic, and they're not expensive anymore. They're easily obtainable for most people. So go out there, you can find them used on eBay if you don't mind used. You can get them new on Amazon, whatever you want to do. You can do that. I recommend putting some good power to them if you really want to wake them up. But they're gonna sound good on receiver power too. I've used them on receiver power for a long time. They sounded just as good. So guys, I just want to tell you about these speakers. You know, 10 years later, they sound great. They still look modern, and I'm happy, and I will always be happy, and I will always hold on to these speakers for sure. So that's just a quick video for me, guys. I just want to talk about that. Again, I appreciate everybody who participated in Subscriber Showcase, whether you watched it or you actually submitted. We're gonna do another season of course. Once I do it every 3 or 4 months. You know, when new subscribers come in, we do another season to welcome the new subscribers, and then give you guys a chance to show off what you're doing. So guys, it's been a fun month of August. We're rolling in September, so let's keep it fun. Let's have some more fun as well. We're gonna see you guys in the next video. Have a good weekend. Be safe out there. It's getting kind of cool now. I feel like fall's on its way. So we'll see you guys soon in the next video. Take care. Kpaceguy out. Peace.